Hi everyone, Sandra from Scraps of Beauty, and it is Sunday night. And let me get my chat up here going. I have a little bit of a haul to show, so if you're watching over on YouTube, this is a live stream over on ustream.tv. So just fast forward 10 minutes or so, and then tonight we are going to play with Seth Apter's baked textures. But I do have a little mini haul to show before that. So, of course, you guys know that Barb has her new products over in Michael's now. So my two Michaels, we actually have three near me, but only two of them are carrying her line. I didn't get it all. So I wound up getting the hearts because I've used up almost all my hearts. So these are the mechanicals. They also had gears, but I didn't get the gears one. I know, shocker, Eileen, I didn't get the ears. So I got that. I did like, these are her new resins. So you can see that's pretty with the flower. I really like this one here. You love her stuff? Me too, Eileen. And then I did get the time clocks, the little watch pieces. I got that. I didn't get any of her metallic, what do you call it, these? Because I already have these. Her waxes, so she has all her waxes, alchemy waxes over there, but I already had them, so I didn't. I love these wings. So this is a new Prima mold, the silicone mold, and you can see there's the wings, and it has a, underneath here is a locket. You can see that. The wings are really pretty. So I did get that. There's only two molds. It was that one and these with the keys. So I did get the keys. Yeah, I love her waxes too, Eileen. They're really nice, her waxes. And then I do have this stencil, but it came with this stamp, which I've never seen before. So I don't know. This is more like Galaxy. Did you see that? So this is her Dream Without Fear. Yeah, the angel wings are pretty, aren't they? So I did get that. So it has, it says, find your balance, dream without fear, look for the magic. Take your time, breathe, soulful. So I got it mostly because, you know, everybody's doing galaxies now. So, but it's got some cute little butterflies in there too. I love the moon face. And that was all I got. They do have her paints there. And they have some canvas books and a chipboard book. I didn't get any of that. I'm trying to think what else. I think they had another one of the I think they had 3 or 4 of the stencils, but I already had the stencils, and that was the only one I really liked with the stamp set. And then remember when Dee Dee had told us all about the journals over in Michael's, and so I wound up getting the one with the mermaid, the purple one. Well, now they came out with the paper for that journal, so you can see that. Mermazing. And so it's got all holographic papers in here, because I'm taking this journal with me when I go to Australia, so I figure I would use some of the inserts that are in here. So you can see that. You can see it's glittery. Hi, Linda. So it's got 2 of each. You can see that there. And you can see it's all holographic there. So, and it's got some, and you can see the silver. That's all lined with silver. I am turning into a sea urchin, Eileen says. So, and it's got some blank paper in the back. So I thought I would take this with me to for Australia. Look at this one with the cool little bubbles. Can you see that? Look at that one. That one's really cool. And this one, I don't think that they have 2 of this one. Or is it just 1? Yeah, this one, I think there's only... Oh, no, there's 2. Good. Because I really like this one with the bubbles. So that was all I got at Michael's. See? Very little. And then Tuesday morning, they had Heidi Swapp's letters. I didn't have this one, the one that says Mary. They had Noel and I think 25, but I didn't get those. This one that says Happy. I don't think I had that one. And then I did get the gear stamps from Bo Bunny. So, because we're going to work on a steampunk one with Seth's his other technique. So we'll do that on Wednesday. And then I did get this one with the crown. Aren't they pretty, the crowns? And then my other little stopover was the Christmas tree. If you guys have a Christmas tree next to you, if you saw Patty's stream, I had given her a wooden mermaid, so it looks something like this. I got it at AC Moore, so you can see this here, a little wooden mermaid. And so I plan on using the crushed shells for her tail, and then putting sand up in here, and then I don't know what I'm going to use for her hair. I'll use something else for her hair. But I can't believe that this whole jar was only $1.69. So I did get 2 jars because I don't know how much that would take. But isn't it nice? Crushed for $1.69? I couldn't believe it. And then I got the glass sand. I wish they would have had another bottle of this. This is really pretty to make the water. And that was only $1.29 for this big jar of glass sand. So that was my Christmas tree little haul. They had so much mermaid stuff there, I had to hold myself back. Alright, so that's that. And then I got myself a little towel, so when I do my watercolors, I can use this towel. So I have that. And then what else? I think that's it, pretty much. Pretty much it. So, you never heard of the Christmas tree store? Yeah, we have 2 kind of here near me. One is like 20 minutes away, and the other one is like 40 minutes away. But they have, they don't just always sell Christmas stuff. They have seasonal stuff. They have, like, right now they have tons of mermaid stuff. They sell, like, candies. It's kind of almost like a TJ Maxx kind of store, I think. They have a lot of outdoor furniture and stuff. All right, so I want a new ball cap. Somebody was just saying something about a ball cap. I forget who it is. Oh, and I got these napkins. Aren't they pretty? From the they had paper, paper plates and cups that match this. They had a whole bunch of different ones, but this was the one that I liked the best. You don't have a Christmas tree store? Yeah, I think it's up in the. I think the first time I saw it was up by Boston somewhere, Massachusetts. And then now I think they've trickled down, but I don't know how far west or south they go. All right, so tonight we're going to play with Seth Apter's beeswax and play with that, and we'll play with the Rocky Road. I think we did the Rocky Road. So I'm going to show you this technique that he had shown us. And then if you want more information about his baked textures, Barb Owen, on the first Friday of April, I think it's April 6th, she's going to actually have an interview with him, so you'll be able to, a live interview over on YouTube. She's howtogетcreative.com, and she comes on at 2 p.m. Eastern, so he will be live. So if you're interested in asking him questions, Barb will put the questions to him. So just keep that on your calendar if you're interested in learning more about his baked textures. He did say, and you didn't hear from me, that he's coming out with bigger jars, especially beeswax. Everybody loves the beeswax, and they're dying for the and it's true because we used almost the whole jar, just one of us, for this. Hi, Steffi. Hi, Nisha. So yeah, so that's April 6th, the first Friday, over on YouTube at 2 p.m. Eastern. So check that out if you're interested in trying to ask him any questions. So tonight I thought we would do, I only had this small board. I really thought I had another one of these, but you can see it's only like half the size of this. So, and I showed this last week. So here is his baked textures on black. So this one is the Deep Sea. You can see it's kind of like a blue, dark blue. This one is the Ancient Amber. It's kind of like a gold. You can see that. This one is the Patina. That was Patty's favorite. This one is the Chunky Rust. You can see it's like red. That's the only one that's not very, you can see the other ones are glossy. This one has some gloss and some matte like to it. And then this one's the beeswax. You can see the beeswax is just clear. It's just gonna, so it doesn't really show up too well on the black. It's better on light colors, dictionary paper, that kind of stuff. And then this one's the dirty sand. That's the only one I didn't get, so I'm definitely going to have to get that because that would be really cool for like the mermaid on the wood. And then this is the rocky road, which is kind of like a tar. It's got some little white chunks. I don't know if you could see that in there. Yeah, right there you could see it. And then the other one that I got was this one. It's called Fractured Ice. He said that this was one of his favorites, so maybe I'll heat that up so we can see what that looks like. So that's what they look like on black. This is what they look like on white. So here you can see the beeswax. It's more of a yellow, like an encaustic effect. So he says you can see it's very glossy here. You can see how glossy it is. And this is only 2 coats, so you see how bumpy it is? It really needed another 3rd coat. He says 3 coats to make it nice and smooth. But if you wanted to make it more like encaustic, you would use matte medium. You would put 2 light layers of matte medium on there. And then that would make it look more encaustic-like. And I can't find my little beads. I had that little jar of beads that I bought. I don't know what happened to them. So, all right. And so then this is what they look like on white. This is the dirty sand. See that? That's the rocky road. There's the deep sea. You can see that's more blue. This one's the patina. That one is the gold. You can see that right there, the gold. The ancient amber. And then that's the chunky rust. You can see the chunky rust right there. So, he had given us, so we'll first, you guys have any questions or anything before we get started? I do want to put some white gesso in. So I'm going to use, I should have brought a paint, some water, which I didn't bring. Let's see if I have my spray bottle. I do. Wipe. So I just want to cover his face first a little bit. So let's see if I can just put it right on here. I don't need a lot. Just a little. Hi, Debbie. Oh, look at that. It's turning pink. Why is that? I must have pink on this brush still. Alright, so. Yeah, I do. That must be from Dilutions, I bet you. Maybe I didn't wash it out good enough. Let me get another brush. Dry that. I bet you that's what that is. Probably didn't wash it out very well. Alright, so let me put that over there. Let's get another brush. Hopefully this one will work. Alright, let me just dry that and then we'll see how it goes. So heat gun! Yeah, that's better. Alright, so we'll put that, probably need one more coat. We'll just put that over on the side for now. Just wash this here. I didn't get any water, I forgot about that. So, alright, so I'm just going to put that over here. Let me just read the chat there for a minute. Alright, so. Now he did, I think we did gesso this, but I'm not going to gesso because I'm just going to put papers over it. So he was very generous in class. He always, and I'm looking for my paper that he gave us. He always gives ledger paper. There it is. Hold on. So, He gave us all different kinds of ledger paper, so I'm going to put that on. Got some of this. Some dictionary paper. He even gave us these cute little scrapbook papers. So maybe we'll use that. So really all you're going to do is just gather some scrapbook paper or ledger paper, or whatever you have for the background. So this one's pretty old. So I am just going to use my glue stick. And then I always, and I think we're going to use the wings, so we're going to do it this way. So I think you guys can see, right? So I always kind of lay out my papers at first in the beginning. I got that. So I'm going to actually use, I have a stamp. This is from Stamperia, so I'm going to use these wings. Yeah, he gave us all that. Yep, we got to share. Everybody got 2 pieces. We only had 4 to our table, so we were lucky, so we got a little bit extra. Some people had 6 to a table. So let's see, we'll use some of these stamps. Feather. Maybe I'll put the feather up in here. I'll put this little stamp down here. So it's really just playing now with your background, because the background's going to show. So you definitely want to put some, like you see, I used some washi tape here. I have a stamp over in this corner. And I did cut out the Little Mermaid's tail. Some people just did circles, or they just laid their paper down flat. So pretty much however you want to do it. Let's put these little birdies in there. I'll put the birds down in here. Maybe I'll save that one. Oh, let's put some of this ledger. I love this ledger paper because look at the date on that, 1927. Let's play with some of them more. This is December. I think he has another one. This was just plain. I brought this is my dictionary paper. I had brought that. Let's do this one. Let's do this as Fine Arts. We'll do that. So I'll do the Fine Arts here. There. I'll use this one of these for the background. I like to read the names. You never know what they might say, or something's different. Murphy, John. There's one. Joan. We'll use this one. So I'll stick that one. So I want to stick that in there. So pretty much it's all you're doing is just rearranging your little layout. Oh, we need one more little section in there. Hi, Colleen. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you went back to Hobby Lobby again. I didn't wind up getting the head because it's cream. I like to put this date in here. What's the date in there? Hopefully we won't get it covered up. I watched some of your stream last night. Now, did you get the Karen Das, is it Gouch? Or I forget how you pronounce that, but I don't want to cover up the date, so let's see that. Stick this here. All right, so I'm just going to start gluing down. So I'm going to glue this big piece down first. And you can take a picture of it if you forget how to do it, but you did? Oh my gosh. You got the best luck getting stuff. She got some Karen Dosh things last night, or the night before. So, make sure I have this where I want it. You could stick this down with matte medium as well. I'm just going to do a glue stick. It was 40. Oh my gosh. I mean, it was 10 for 40. That was nice. I'm going to stick this little piece here. What happened? Alright, and then this one's going to go here. Stick this one down first. Oops, not enough glue. I'm going to have to stick something else there now, down that line there. Yes, Seth gave us these vintage papers. So, yep, this one is from 1927. You can see that there, 1927. I forget where he said he got them, but oh my gosh, he had a ton. Let's stick that there. Let's stick this bottom one on next. Hey, Patty. Oops. Your galaxies came out really nice. I like the other one you did too, with the brown and the rose gold and black. That's pretty. Alright, I'll get this little rose. Oh, I got the end of my glue stick here. Let's see, I want to put this December 24th up here. Huh. Hi, Tam. How are you? So I don't want to get the date cut off with the stamp. Yeah, Tam, you're going on Tuesday, aren't you? To Maryland? So Patty did say that we're up to like 25 now. I don't want to get the date. I don't want to get the date on there. Huh. I'm going to have to chop this up with like the circle. Yes, you're still going. That's good. Alright, now we need just something for this side here, down this edge here. Stick this on there. I don't want to waste any of that ledger paper. Oh, my hands are all sticky. All right, there we go. I'm showing how to use Seth Apter's new embossing powders. Orla, hi, Orla, by the way. All right, so we have that down. I'll just get another wipe. Yeah, if you missed it, Orla, I mentioned that Seth will be doing a live interview with Barb, Owen. She's How to Get Creative over on YouTube on the first Friday of April. So if you're wanting to ask him some questions, that would be the perfect time to do so. All right, so let's cut this off. He did say that they're coming out with some other new colors, more vibrant colors, I guess. All right, so that's what our background looks like. So you can see that there. And now what he wants you to do, like, so you can see what we added the background, but then you're going to add stuff on top of there. So I can either add some circles, or since we're going to do the wings, I should probably stamp the wings. Let's see if we have anything good out of here. So maybe I'll lay this on top. Cut this out. So it looks like kind of like a doily. Because you want to be able to use your Stabilo. I don't cover up the date. I don't want to cover up all that either. Let's see. Maybe I'll put it on this side. On the bottom. Do it on the bottom. Oh, darn it. It's like not even a glue stick. I'm just going to add this on here, in this corner here. Because you want to be able to use stamping. You could stamp the background. Because you want stuff to show through. You just don't want just that to show through. Alright, so maybe I'll add another one. Maybe I'll add another one here. Alright, I'll get that down. Make sure I got, oops. Oh, I forgot the feather. I want to put this feather somewhere. Where should we put that? Right there. Alright, there we go. And we could keep building and building, add some little circles. I do want a little circle so we could kind of, maybe where the head is going to go, we could put something there. Let's see what do I have here. stamp the wings on that. Let's see. I'll just leave it like that. Alright, so where's my little envelope? So now we want to add some inks. So let's see, I want to add some ink on top of this. Make sure I have this all put down. I really like these sticks. These Prima Planner glue sticks, they work really well. Alright, so let's stamp the wings. My block here. Here somewhere. He used a lot of Stays-On too. Eileen, when you take his class, if you have Stays-On ink, you should bring that. He had different colors, but he did use a lot of Stays-On. Alright, so let's... Should we do the black or brown? I'm going to go with the black. Alright, so, Carol, I don't want this. I don't want the white part. I'll probably use two. You don't like Stays-On, right? You don't like the smell. He does use a lot of it. But you can bring Distress. I think he had some Distress ink also. And of course, Archival. Alright, so there's our little wings. So let's cut those out. It's not that bad. He uses those. He doesn't use the big pads. He uses the little colored ones. These. He uses these, and they don't smell that bad. Are you doing the same thing? The embossing powders, Eileen? You're just taking the one day, or doing a couple days? So we have our one ink, one wing there. Now you're buying those. Well, bring your Distress there. They'll work. He said they'll work. The problem is if you're doing this technique and you use matte medium, the Distress inks kind of slide off of it. So you're better off just using a glue stick to glue your papers down. Because I actually did the matte medium, and our inks were actually kind of sliding off. Alright, so we have our wings there. Where's our little head? The little head's going to go, oh, we're going to cover up Joan. Let's see if I can put her down. Oh, sorry. Oh, well, maybe I'll do it up higher. And then I need my little bulb. And I think I'm going to actually put something on the back of here, so we'll actually do that too. So I need some, what do you call it? I'll use a matte medium. Hopefully that'll work. It's the only one. What's the only one you know of? I'm the only one you know of that what? Oh, 2 days with embossing and 1 with collage. Oh, that's nice. We didn't, Patty and I didn't do the collage. We just did the embossing. Hopefully that will be enough. I think he's oh, taking Seth's class. Oh. Yeah, I really wanted to do his 52 card pickup. I haven't done that class. I meant to ask him. I'll have to email him. We did the one where we, remember I showed you guys where we put all our thoughts and things for the year, and then he was supposed to contact us. It's coming up soon, I think April. Where then you open it up and see if your predictions came true. All right, so now we have a little body. All right, so I'm going to leave that there. All right, so I'm going to glue this down. Oh, he's going to take you to one of his classes? You'll have fun. He's really nice. All right, so we're going to glue this down. Oh, you did? You did his 50 card video? Yeah, it was fun. Oh, sorry, Joan. We're going to be covering you up, I think. Oh, maybe I put her name there. All right, so we're going to embed this into the wax when we're ready, so hopefully it'll be good. All right, so now what we're going to do is, let me put another coat of gesso on here. Okay, that should be good enough now. Then I can come back and color it in later on, but that's good enough for now. All right, so now we have, so once you get your collage all done, then he wants you to go in with your Stabilos. So I have a, this one is the black. I have a blue. I wonder if I should use, what color else do we have here? I could use red. And I have also the pencil one. So then I'm just going to now start, oh, I started with the blue. Oh, that's okay. And I need a water pen. So now you're just going to go around and frame your little elements. Not too much. I'll stick that. I guess I'll stay with the blue. So you can see that's kind of what brings all your elements out now. And just bring some metals with you, Eileen, because in the other canvas he embedded some metals in there. I didn't know that, or I would have brought some metals with me. Alright, so that's blue, and then I'm going to take my black and go around here. The alcohol inks are changing, but we'll keep. Oh, you're welcome. That one. That, and I think I'm going to highlight the year. 1927. So you can see now you're just going to go around, and you can do circle, you know, whatever you'd like to do. Ah, too much water. All right. And then I think I'm going to do the wings. Just do that in the black. And your favorite stencils, Patty's friend Elizabeth, she sat across from Patty. She had this cool stencil that went all the way down the one side like this. It almost kind of looked like a dream catcher. So when she did her embossing, the whole one side was, I think she did patina. It looked really cool. So if you have a really cool stencil that you really like, you should bring that. All right. Kind of make like a little dress or something for her here. Let's see. Colleen's channel, it's the Scrap Chick. You can put it up there, Colleen. She has some hauls if you want to watch. Do you switch them over to YouTube, or is it just on Ustream, Colleen? So there you go. Can you see that? So you just want different elements to like stand out. All right. So now I think I want to come in with some color. So let me see, what do I have here? I'm going to try this Tattered Straw. This is Tim's Distress ink called Scattered Straw. So I'm just going to come in now and just Ustream. So yeah, so if you want to see Colleen, she's the Scrap Chick, and her channel is on Ustream. So you could go over and see her awesome haul. She has a really good haul from Hobby Lobby. All right, so there is some Scattered Straw. Let's try this Antique Linen. Antique Linen, dark or light? So remember, whatever ink you use, it's going to show through. I'm going to do the wings. And that. So there's, we'll get some color on there. Alright. And then I think I'm going to come in with some gold. Maybe some gold on the wings. I have that, where is it? We use this Kuretake. This is a gold paste like. And I got it off at, did I get this at Jet Pens, Patty, or Jerry's? I forget. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of that on here. And then take my pin here. Hopefully this will come through on the beeswax part. So there you can see that. Oh, Jet Pens. Okay, so they can see that when it dries. It's really, really gold metallic. So I don't want to waste that. So let's do some splatters on here. A little more water maybe. Oops, that's going on my little bulb there. I'm just going to rub it on there. Alright, so we're going to give this a little heat dry. So heat gun. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. Alright, heat gun. You're right, Joe. Good thing Jean isn't here. You can see how really gold it is. It's really pretty. Oh my gosh, Patty, it's so funny about Diane. Oh my gosh, that was funny. I have to reglue this down. I'm glad she's joining us. That'll be fun. Happy Diane. So I'm just gluing down anything that's loose. Alright, so you can see how nice and sparkly that is. Can you see that? Look at that. Like Jean was sleeping again? Oh, poor Jean. Alright, so we have that. Then we'll have our little head. I'm almost thinking I want to paint. I should have painted the head gold, I think. I'm going to add a little bit of gold. See if it'll take it on top of this gesso. I'll have to find a little crown for her too now. I'm going to put this on the side here, so I can't waste this gold. I can't waste it. Alright. Thanks, Joan. Oh, she was streaming Friday? Alright, heat gun. Oh, look at the little black. She has a little blackhead on her nose. Oh my gosh. Now, how did that come through? Can you see it? Darn. It's like a little Jessie now. Let me cover that up. Oh my gosh, it's like it won't it won't come it keeps coming through. We'll have to see if that'll do it. Hopefully that will do it. Alright, so I just want to darken the edges, so I think I'm going to do that with let's do with the brown. And then we're going to put the beeswax on there. We'll probably go around anyway with the Rocky Road. So there you can see that. Alright, so we're done with those. And just a little bit more glue to glue these down. The nice thing about this glue stick too, it actually glues ribbon and metals down. It's kind of like all-in-one glue. Alright, so there we go. So we have that now. You see that there? Oh, thanks, Linda. You can see that. Alright, so what I need now is my VersaFine. So now we have to cover the whole thing in, oh, I hope I have clear. But this is only black. Ugh. Well, hold on, I gotta look for my, I forgot all about that. Oh, you know what, I have the embossing one, hopefully in, where is that? Tim's embossing one. My embossing powder. Hold on, I gotta look for my big, thanks, Kathy, thanks, Eileen. Let me look for my big embossing powder, so just fast forward a minute, where I look for it. Alrighty, I found it. Wasn't she just sleeping today? Alright, so we need some paper. Let's see. So I'm just going to take your paper and fold it in half. And then let's see. We're going to emboss the whole thing and put the beeswax on, and then maybe we'll sprinkle some of this, not the deep sea, oh, I don't have the ancient amber? Ah, that's the one I don't have either. I have the patina oxide, 2 patina oxides. Ah, darn. Vintage beeswax. Wow, I'm missing that. Well, we could try this. I don't know what this will do, but we'll add some of that on there. I could have sworn I had that one. I guess not. No, I don't. All right, so let's do this. Oh, what is that? Something brown. All right, so I'm going to try to get all my... Actually, I don't want to put it on this paper. So you want to make sure you have a good coverage. Got that all covered. And you'll see when you put the first coat on if you missed anything. Hopefully I have it all covered. Then we're going to pour the beeswax on there. You can see it's got some, I'll show it to you, some big chunks in it. Can you see it up close? Can you see some of the chunks in there? See it right there? And then you just want to slide it so that it covers the whole thing. Let's say I didn't get too, so you can see there, see where the wings are? It's got some big chunks on there. Oh, that's a big N embossing. All right, so I'm going to put this in. And he always says make sure you cover everything, put the lid back on so you don't spill it. So do that. Yeah, you can see I missed a couple spots there, but you can see it. Can you see how chunky it is? Especially right there where the wings are and stuff. So it looks like it's got some real fine pieces, but then there are some chunks to it. Let me bring you down one so you can see it closer when we emboss it. Yeah, that's I think it's from Ranger, I think, the big and embossing. That's the one, big and embossed. Yep, I think I got that either at AC Moore or Michael's. All right, let's see. I'll bring you down. There we go. All right, so heat gun. And I always hold my heat gun kind of on a slant, so this way it's like not only heating that one area, but it's kind of like pushing the heat that way too. So I don't know if you can see it melting. If I can see it. Can you see it melting right there? You can see it going clear now. It's going in the background. You see that gold really coming through there now. sorry. I think I need a mint. So you could see. Now I didn't really like bake it all the way baked. So this is what he calls like kind of baked, not fully baked. But you can see it's all like lumpy. So when we put the next coat on, you can see it. When we put the next coat on, it'll be not as bumpy. It'll be a little bit smoother. So I just want to make sure. I just have to melt this one little section right here. Put some there. So then we're going to add in another. We'll add one more layer, and then we'll add in some of. I really want to see what this ice does. Let's see if I let's do the see what the ice does. I'm going to do the wing, one wing. Thanks. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Now, see, I didn't get that all the way, so this must not be too juiced up, this pad. So I didn't really get a lot of ink on there. Let's try it again. That one's better. All right, so we're going to put, this is called Allure. This is the fractured ice. I've never tried this, so we'll see what this one. And can you see it's got like blue, black, a little beige. It's got all different things in there. Kind of like crystals. Got some glitter in there, which I really like. Wow, that one is pretty. Can you see the glitter? You could see the, yeah, you could see the glitter in this one? It's got a lot of glitter. We should have done the wings in this instead of the black. Alright, so let's see what this looks like. Oh wow, that's really pretty. Oh, can you see that? It's got like glitter and it's got like holographic. Can you see that there? Glitter, you can see that. I love this one too. This one's really nice. And Jeannie says she has been using, these are the ones called Allure. Allure. And so she says she really likes them. Yeah, I really like that one. Now that one I know I can only get, I got right directly from Seth. It's on his, I think if you email him, he can send it to you. Yeah, you like that one, CB? Me too. This is what we should use for the wings. I can't go back in there now. Alright, so let's do another, I wish I had my other embossing powder. My other Tim one. I have that little one, the distress one, but I don't see it here. Let me just look. Oh, I don't see it. I do find my mitts though. Darn. Well, we'll have to just make sure we put this on really. Oh, wait. I think I see it slid behind there. I got it. Embossing ink. Let's see how this little one works. So. Hopefully this one's juicy enough for to do it. If it's not, then we'll have to go back to the big one. We'll put some of the fractal on the wings. That's what we'll do. Alright, hopefully that's enough. That one's really cool, isn't it? I know the Allure ones, he said, are like really sparkly. So, alright, so where's the beeswax? So let's do that one again. So I did miss a section right here, so I don't know if that's going to take or not. Alright, I think that's pretty good. That looks pretty good. Alright. One more little bugs. Alright, so heat gun. You can see it start working as soon as the letters come through. So you can see now it's a little bit smoother than the first time. Is that far from you, Joan and Dorothy? He does art, yeah, from the heart. Is that some place that you guys can go to? Now you can see it's real nice and glossy now. Just want to make sure I have it really melted. Well, there's a whole section I missed right there, but it looks cool. There we go. The rest one, yeah, I wasn't wild about the rest color either. It's more like a flocking. And it looks, in some places, it looks kind of like hairy. It reminds me of like a hairy spider. Ugh, I didn't care for the rest one. All right, there. So now you can see it's more smooth. It really needs another coat, but I'm only going to do 2. Since I only have just a small little bottle. See here, right here, you can see where I missed a spot right there. But I don't mind it. Alright, so let's put the fractal on there. So now I have these little spoons. Where's my little spoon? My pink little spoon. Oh, do you see my little spoon? It's a cute little pink spoon. I also have a green one. It's just for like glitter. There it is. I have it. So now what you have to do is, thanks, Joan. Yeah, it looks really good now. And like I said, if you didn't want this gloss and you want it to be more encaustic, you would put a light layer of matte medium on there. The flocking creeps you out. Yeah. I saw someone use it and just remind me of like a big hairy spider. Ugh. But it does look nice when he uses it with the patina and the rest together to make it more rustic. It does look nice like that, but I just don't like it on its own. Alright, so what we're going to do is heat this up and then melt the fractal in there. Which one? This one here. So I'm going to get it open, but I'm not going to... So I'm going to heat up the wings and then put it in there so it kind of melts in there. We'll do one at a time. Let's see how fast they can be. And make sure you put the cover back on. And I'm going to start this from way up high so I don't blow that all over in case some of it didn't stick. And it didn't. You see that blow all over? Ah! A lot of it just blew off. It just wasn't hot enough. Let me see if I can gather that up. Let's see if we can put that back. See how quick I can be? That might have stuck. Yeah, that was a little bit better. So here you can see this one's got the glitter. I don't know if you can see that too well. And then this one doesn't. This one's just got, you can see, it's hard to show the glitter, but it looks cool. Alright, so let's do the other one. I just have to heat it up a little bit more than I did. Quickly! Keep going! That works better. I didn't put as much. I put a little bit lighter color on there. there you can see. It's hard to show the glitter. Yeah, there, maybe right there for a second you could see it. A little bit. It's cool though. I would have really liked to have stamped it. Stamped that and then done this instead. But we'll know for next time. Alright, so I would go ahead and put another coat of this, but I'm trying to save my beeswax. So let's put our little body on here. So now I could either glue it down with the beeswax, but I'm just going to glue it down with some tacky glue, I think. And this bottle is so nice, the easy squeeze, because my hands are, I can't use the other bottle, but I love this one, the easy squeeze tacky glue. Alright, so I'll put this one down. And we still can see the word Joan on there. Still can see it. And where is our little head now? Oh, we lost our head. There it is. And I'm going to put that right there. And then I'm going to try to find a little crown. And then we should put some type of word here. So let's put that down. Move that down. I wish I could find my little bottle. I think I lost it. I have these other ones. These are called Bedazzles, but I can't find that little bottle that I got at the Queen's Ink. I lost it somewhere. So maybe we'll add some of these beads. So I think I'm going to heat the bottom here and then sprinkle some of those on. Or maybe I'll do it right around this corner. Let's try that. Oh, it was stolen at the exhibition. That's terrible, Dorothy. We had somebody at the scrapbook store. Someone made a mini album and it was stolen. It's terrible. People will sometimes steal anything. It's just awful. Alright, so I just want to see if some of these will stick. I was showing someone how to do a little, now imagine, this is just a little tear bear, but it was a dragon for, this girl wanted it for her son's birthday. She had a dragon birthday party. So I showed her how to do the dragon. She was so proud of herself. She, cut it all out and then laid it over on a table. And when she went back to get it, somebody had swiped it on her. It was awful. It's just like, whoever stole it, they would have just asked me. I would have made them one. And so now I had to wind up making her another one. So see, you can heat that up and then you can just embed the beads in there. Yep, it's terrible. Alright, so I think I put it there. I think I'm going to put it along, maybe around here, so it's kind of like a crown on her. But I think for that, I think I'm going to use a matte medium. I got stuff all over the place. I'm going to use a matte medium, and I'll make her a little crown out of the beads. Can you see? Oh, come on. Oh dear. Doesn't want to come out. Let's see if I have another one. I know, it's terrible, isn't it? I don't know why people are like that. Terrible. Alright, here I have glossy accents. This way I can do it, and I can set the little crown up. Let's see how that works. Oh, what a cute little crown. It's cute. We should put some hair or something on her with the little beads. Alright, so we have that so far. You can see that with the little crown, little beads. And then I've got it down there. I've got to put it in one more place. So, and then we'll use the Rocky Road. I love the Rocky Road to finish off the edge. So, maybe I will, should we do it for a neck? Let's do it for a neck. And that little black pimple is still coming through. Thank you. Yep, we're almost finished with this piece. We're going to just add some Rocky Road to it. So we actually added some of the fractal ice. You can't see it, but this has glitter in it. A little bit, kind of glittery. And we did 2 coats of the beeswax, but it really needs 3. We'll put a little crown on her. She's got a cute little neck. Cute. You have Rocky Road, the edible kind. All right. So let's do, what I'll do is I'll just maybe just frame the corners. Maybe that's what we'll do. So, I'm going to take my embossing. I'm going to try it with this little one. So this will be the Rocky Road. Ooh, I didn't have the top on this. I almost built the whole thing. Oh my gosh. Or should we do the deep? No, we'll do the Rocky Road. Let's do the Rocky Road. So I'm just going to try to do just the corners. Hopefully this will work. Oh, thanks, Colleen. And can you see this one? See how it's got all different colors? It's got like white and little crystals, black. They're very different. I don't know how Paula thinks that she's going to mix up these because there's so many different things in there. Seth had, I forget which one it was. Patty, do you remember which one it was that they said looked like mouse turds? Everybody was like, that looks like mouse turds. And we don't want a really hard line here, so say I've just got the little corner there. I'm going to do 2 corners, and then we'll do the other 2 corners. I really like it all the way around, but I'm trying to save it until I can get some more. Yeah, it's very chunky, yep. And then you can see how that is here, but I don't want it so thick. Then I can just brush it. Let me get another brush. This one, I want this one. Here. All right, so we'll put this back and then we'll emboss that. There's the top. Rip around those ink spots. The ink spots? Which ink spots? This? This I got at Jerry's. Is that what you're talking about? The ink spots? Okay. Keep going. Or are you talking about these? This is Tim's little mini distressing embossing inks. I'm going to bring this up close so you can see it. See how black it gets? Ooh, it's smoking. When you hold it too close like that. Can you see it there? How nice that looks? Like slowly chunky. And that's what I like about it here. When I did it all the way around, it just really frames it out. I like it. I like that for framing things. All right, so let's do the bottom. Thanks, Patty. Yep, jetpens.com. It's Curie-Tacky Gold. Yep, it's like a gold paste. Okay, so let's see how this works. So, what's patina? Road. It almost looks like charcoal, really. I didn't get enough, hardly any on here, so did they just not come in? No, I didn't. I'll heat that and I'll have to add some more to it. But see, I didn't really get that little, I have to re-ink that little embossing one. So I'll try it with, so let's heat that up and see how it goes. Heat gun! Yes, the mini distress pads, yeah, it has to be re-inked though. Let's see, I lost almost all of that. It was not very juicy. Nope. I lost all of that. I'll have to go back with this. So. It's hard to do with this big pad. Let's see that. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, that was better. Thanks, Nisha. Thanks. And you're going to get it all over. I mean, I can still see I have like plenty all over the place. All right, heat gun. And I'm losing a lot of it because my embossing powders aren't really juicy enough, really. And remember, the underneath is always going to melt too, so. There we go. All right, so there it is. So there's our finished piece. And then that's how I love the way that looks. It's like really like tar, kind of like chunky, charcoal like. But that's how, that is his class. So, and you could have gone in there and added some patina. I could have added, so you could go in and add different of the powders, like just reheat it in the beeswax and then sprinkle it on like we did. But you can see it does get all over. You got to make sure your embossing pads are like really juicy, because you can see, but this is my emboss. I'll have to re-ink both of them. But I did get one of those little empty ones. Oh, here, I did have the antique. I did have the ancient amber. So let's put some of that on there before we go. Whoops. But I did get one of the empty bottles. So what I'm going to do is, whoops, put all of that loose powder in one. So it'll be just a mismatch of everything that I have left on my table. So all of that, so that'll be all the fractured ice will be in here. It'll just be a mismatch of everything. I don't want to waste any of that. So it's just a little bit in there, but eventually, you know, it'll be something. So, all right, so let's do the ancient amber, because that's really pretty. The gold, I'll sprinkle that up. Maybe I'll sprinkle it around her face. But we'll have to heat it. So I'm going to pinch it. Let me see. I'm going to hold it in my hand. So now here you can see it's got almost some black flocking and gold. So I'm actually going to hold a little pinch in my hand. Cover this. We're going to heat that. I'm going to see if I can get it around her face. I don't know if I can. Let's see. I'll just, I'm afraid. Oh, I did it. Oh, so now she looked like she'll have gold hair. There we go. Close this, make sure. If he uses his die cuts to add to the dies, does he use the clay or does he layer it up to look 3D? When he uses his die cuts, he actually die cuts it out on paper and then puts the embossing ink on the die cut and then sprinkles on whatever it is that he does. But he's also done it where he's, it's a waste though, you know, if you do, let's say like this, you know, you emboss the whole thing, say patina, and you cover the whole patina, and then you die cut it, you've got all that left over. I mean, you could cut circles and stuff like that, but I would rather cut the die out first and then emboss it on that. So now see here, around her head, there's the gold right there. So you can heat it and then sprinkle it in. So you can see the gold right around her head. But yeah, you could do it either way. So on Wednesday, we'll do his other technique. That's the kind of grungy one that I really wasn't too wild about. But so there you go. I'll get this up so you get the glare off of it. So there you are. So they just one layer of the die cut? No, it depends. Like, see, when I layered the mermaid, this, you could see, I actually layered it so it was like puffed up. So it all depends on how the coverage is. Like if you want it darker, like see I did the tail here with the patina. I could still read the words in the back, but if I wanted to make it darker, then I would have come back a second time and then heated it and then sprinkled it on. So, right, it looks 3D. They always look 3D to you? Yeah. So yeah, so I think this one came out really cute for spur of the moment. So I love her little crown. She looks cute. So you have any questions? So don't forget to on Friday, April 6th, you can ask Seth questions yourself. You know, you can relay them to Barb, and then Barb will relay them to Seth. So make sure you're there if you're interested in asking him any questions about his stuff. Oh, thanks, Dar. Thanks, Colleen. Yeah, this one came out really cute. I had no idea what I was going to do, but I can still see the word Joan right there. I have the date right there, the 1927. It says week ending December 24th, 1927. So it's cool. So you just want to make sure you have an interesting background because it is going to show through. So, oh, you're welcome, Eileen. Yeah. So that is his beeswax technique, and then adding on some other, stuff, whatever you want there. So then Wednesday I will show you the other grungy technique. I'm going to do it more steampunkish though, so we'll see how that goes. So have a good week. I'll see you at Dee Dee's tomorrow. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, good, Kathy. All right, you're welcome, Heather. If you have any questions, just ask me. But I said, it's better, you can directly ask him yourself. So that's really nice that he and Barb are going to do that for you guys. No, I'm not saying she's born. Joan's not born in 1927. I just wanted to remember the date that, he had given us those. Because I did the same thing here. Can you see this one? This one says February 25th, 1928. I mean, it's so nice of him to give us those papers. And he does that all the time in every class. So, oh, you're welcome, Linda. Right, good night, Joan, Dorothy, Janny, Colleen, Eileen, everyone. Bye, Patty. All right, you're welcome.